I just want to start this by saying the dedication to make this video is so real. I literally just got off work. I'm in between jobs right now. I got to go to my second job here in a few hours. So I'm going to make this video, eat, change, and then I'm out the door. I go by the name of Q. If you're unfamiliar, if you are familiar, shout out to you and welcome back to my channel. What I do here is document my debt-free journey, as well as share other hustle/motivational things. Let's get to it. This is a first for me, okay? This is my first collab video. This was brought to my attention by Nicole at Art of the Budget. I was also tagged in with Abigail Haney. So Nicole, Art of the Budget, started it, tagged in Abigail. They tagged me in it, so I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna tag somebody by the end of this video. The topic at hand is small businesses. They have a list of questions for me, so I'm just going to answer them the best way I know how. Some of y'all may not know. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you don't know because I've never shared this here, but I'm actually a small business owner myself outside of my 2 jobs. So I have a side business that I started a couple years back, and it's just helped me keep afloat. It was something logical that I felt like, why not? That business is a mobile detailing business. That's my business card. Suds and Such Mobile Detail. If you need your car cleaned in the area, feel free to call me. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to email me. If I'm free, I'll hook you up. Wherever you are, I'll come to you. You can get your car cleaned. Here's the tricky part. Do I have an EIN? Do I have a business account? No, I don't. So this is all under the table with me working 2 jobs. And in Chicago, I'm sure y'all aware, it gets really, really cold here. It's cold for most of the year. So with that being said, I can only do so much work. I'm working outside most of the time. Like, I don't have a detail bay. I use my garage sometimes, but my garage is really small. I don't have a water spigot near my garage. So it's rare that I do work out of my garage. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to wherever my clients are and I hook up the water hose that I have to their house. I hook up my extension cord to their house and we get it done like that. I ran this business for 2 years now and it's just logical. Like, I used to work in a car wash. I still work in the automotive industry. So with all the knowledge I gained over the years with washing cars and me being so good at it from doing it for so long, I started to get compliments from customers and they started to ask me, like, do you do work outside of your job? And I said, not really. Like, I wash my own car at home. That's about it. And then another customer asked me, man, you really do a good job on my car. You ever considered doing detailing on the side? I said, not really. I just work here. That's it. Another customer asked me, hey, I really like the way you washed my car. Would you mind coming by my house to wash my car? He had a Range Rover. He had a Mercedes too. So he was a frequent customer. And when he said that, a light bulb went off in my head. And I said, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I had a relationship with the guy. And this is definitely conflict of interest because the company I worked for, I was washing his car there. And he's a customer for that company. So y'all know what that is. I ended up exchanging numbers with him. We were really close. And I went to his house and did his car. After that, I just literally made business cards. And he's a frequent client to this day. So I would go to his house, wash his car, and he would pay me a hefty amount to wash his Range Rover and to wash his Mercedes. But with that being said, I started a mobile detailing business. Here we go. Question 1. When did I make the leap to become a business? I actually made the leap. I wouldn't even call it a full leap. I'll just call it a hop or a skip or something like that because I'm not full-time with my business. It is very, very part-time. Like, I do it on the days that I have off from my other jobs. You might catch me doing a car or 2 on a Sunday, or you might catch me doing a car or 2 during a week. Technically, I didn't make that full-fledged leap, But I started out 2 years back. 2 years ago to this day, actually, maybe a month or so ago, is when I started. And it was almost one of the better decisions I made because I've learned a lot so far. Question number 2. Was it gradual or did I know what I wanted to do from jump? That is a really good question because it was definitely gradual. I had no clue. Like I said, the customers were asking me constantly and I just brushed it off like I never thought about that stuff. I thought about other business ideas, of course, like making t-shirts or making hats or streetwear, hoodies, selling things on eBay. I started like, as far as entrepreneurial, I had all those small little ideas in my mind. But as far as the mobile detailing business, that was definitely gradual. And I'm surprised I didn't think about it sooner, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no clue what I wanted to do because that's not where my mind was at the time. Question 3. What was the most difficult aspect of building a business? I don't know. I feel like none of it was really difficult. I kid you not. It was not one difficult aspect. The only slightly difficult aspect was just trying to balance the workload with just me being one person. Like, I'm not an actual corporation. I don't have employees. I don't have anybody working in it but me. So I'm technically a solopreneur. I've heard that term before. And the hardest part was just trying to answer all the phone calls because at one point, once the ball got really rolling, my line was jumping. My phone would not stop ringing. And it's nothing worse than having all that business come in and you're too busy to answer the phone. So it's like money is just running out the door at that point. Business is running out the door. Urgency is currency, the new currency. So if you can't respond to somebody fast enough, they're just going to go to the next person who's doing what you're doing. And they're definitely going to find that person because this is a competitive field. Everybody's trying to wash cars. Everybody needs their car washed. So the business is always there. And if you're not there to take care of them, you just miss out on that money. You miss out on gaining a lifetime client, gaining a loyal client. And that was really hard for me because I literally turned a lot of people away. I'm not the one that just will ignore you completely, but I will answer and let you know, like, I'm not available. If you can't work this day, then there's nothing I can do. Question 4. What was the best moment of owning / running your creative business or side hustle? The best moment for me was just conversations, meeting new people, and making a lot of money. Like, I make a lot of money detailing cars. It's not just a regular car wash, okay? I'm good on the regular car washes. I'll take some here and there, but it's more of a time thing. It's not worth my time to just go do a small little exterior wash for 20 bucks if I gotta drive 20 miles away. I don't even have a 20-mile away client. Like, I try to stay within a 12-mile radius just to make it worth my time. With that being said, the best part was just making the money. For one detail, let's just say a mid-size sedan, I'm making anywhere between 90 bucks if you're a first-time client to 150 bucks. Like, I've made 150 bucks off of one car before. And that's just a Jaguar coupe, a two-door Jaguar, a full detail, $150. 3 hours worth of work, you do the math. It's good money. That's really good money. And literally the works. So you get the inside detailed, you get the outside detailed, you get your trunk detailed, you get engine bay cleaning, the works, literally the works. And I try to leave a lasting impression so that the client always wants to return and that I leave a good footprint with my business so that way they can refer other clients. Question 5, and the last question that I have. What difficulty do you as a creative business owner run into? Like I said before, nothing really too difficult has occurred in my business per se, other than the fact that I can't help everybody. I can't tend to every client. I can't answer every phone call. My time is very limited. And this business is not super duper scalable. Mobile detailing isn't all that scalable if you're a one-man show. In Chicago, where it snows and it rains and it's cold for majority of the year, it's just really hard. It's a lot of footwork, and it's almost too much of a workload labor wise. Like, it is a lot of work. Like, just some cars are mildly dirty and then other cars are just trashed. You got your soccer moms with the big minivans or the big SUVs, and they have 6 kids and all of them play baseball or soccer and their interior is trashed. That's a 6-hour job for me to do just by myself. The money's good if I get the job done, but there's only so much time in a day, so you have to include gas, travel time, the 6 hours when you get there. Then you have to include the fact that it's a lot of work, literally a lot of labor. So that's the most difficult part, is just to try to get things done in a timely fashion, because you're not the only one who has stuff to do. The people who needs their car tended to, they have stuff to do as well, and they can't wait all day for you to get their car clean. That's literally the most difficult part. Retaining clients because the workload is too heavy, and trying to do things in a timely manner without the client getting upset, because people are very, very impatient these days. As you may know, everybody's busy, everybody got stuff to do, and that's completely understandable. That's why I say urgency is the new currency. Whoever responds the fastest, that's who gets the client. Whoever does the best work, you have to do a good job. So you have to do a good job. And whoever, whoever satisfies the most. And I try to go above and beyond, but at the same time, I keep in mind that I'm a one-man show. I do what I can do when I can do, and that's all I can do. So, yeah. Once again, I just want to shout out Nicole. Once again, I just want to shout out Nicole at Art of the Budget. She is a smaller YouTuber. She's in the financial realm like myself. And if y'all can possibly go to her channel, like, subscribe, comment on her videos, because she has a lot of good info over there, as well as Abigail Haney. She's another YouTuber in the financial field. She's trying to get out of debt just like myself. And also, before I end this video, I want to tag my boy Mark at the Mercado Channel. Mark at the Mercado. It's such a tongue twister. Mark at the Mercado. God. Mark at the Mercado Channel. The Mercado Channel. You're next, bro. I go by the name of Q, and like I always say, if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.